Okay, hi everybody, it's me, Steve Coleman, and I'm back out doing a little bit of woodland photography, landscape photography, whatever you call it, photography, let's just do that. And I've come to Delamere Forest over in Frodsham, and I came not long ago actually, and I wanted to do some film photography, and the weather was just terrible, but today it's a little bit better, and it's a bit hazy, but there is a little bit of sun trying to break through, so hopefully with any luck we will get a little bit of sunshine and make this work. And today I've done what I wanted to do in my last video, which was shoot sort of woodland photography and landscape photography on film. And so today I've brought with me my Mamiya 645 medium format and 2 rolls of film, one Portra 400 and also Ilford HP5 400. So the light's okay, and I know that'll perform reasonably well. It's got a decent sort of latitude, shall we say, to kind of capture some nice colour on the Portra, and the black and white should just give me some options and make it a little bit more moody. So I've got to work out now which way I go, but I think it's down that way, so follow me and let's go. Well, I'm very happy because I've just taken a short walk through the woods here, and I found the place that I actually wanted to come and take pictures of. I'm not going to spend too much time talking because the sun's just coming through the trees, and as you'll see in a second, I've arrived at a place called Dead Lake, and it is very still this morning, which is exactly what I was hoping for. So I'm going to walk down there, you can have a little follow me down, and then I'll get the camera out and show you what we're going to film on today, what we're going to take some pictures on today. So let's get going. Okay, so I'm going to get the camera out. I think I've spotted a lovely composition here. I mean, the thing is with today, there is some harsh sunlight on that water, but what it's providing is incredible reflections, almost mirror images of kind of the tree trunks that are sort of coming out of the water. So I think I'm going to just set up here for a little minute with the Mamiya and see what I can get, and I'll show you what I'm using today. I've got a couple of lenses with me today, but I'll get it out and let's have a little look. It's better if you see it for real, I think. Alright, well I got a couple of shots there, not the best to be honest with you, not, I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it particularly there, but we'll see. You've got to take the shots and get them developed, and then you know whether you got the shots. So I've got to say I'm finding it quite difficult filming and concentrating on taking pictures, something I've not got the hang of yet, but I'm doing my best, and I'm enjoying it. I mean, just enjoying being out this morning. It's a beautiful morning. It was a little bit nippy this morning when I got out, but yeah, it's it's turned out really, really nice. Lovely sunshine and actually getting a little bit hot, so it might be time to take the jacket off, who knows. Whew. Okay, well, I've just walked a little round Dead Lake here at Delamere Forest because I'm trying to get a shot. I don't know if you can see it, I've got to get my finger right. There's just a single really straight tree, and there it just gets straight into the water. You get that lovely reflection. Now, this is the difficulty when you're shooting on medium format and you haven't got a massive collection of lenses like I have, and I've only got two. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get the shot I want at the right focal length with it, because I feel like I might need a little bit of a zoom lens or something, but I'm going to try it anyway. So I'm going to set up here and I'm going to try and get a picture just of that tree with the reflection, and that be the focus. And obviously I'll be picking up some of the stuff in the background. There's kind of something reflecting in the light in the trees over there, which is slightly annoying, but anyway, I'll set up and let's give it a go. So yeah, what can I tell you about the Mamiya 645? Well, to be honest with you, there's so many medium format film cameras out on the market, old ones, that I kind of opted for one of the cheapest. It's also one of the smallest, hence the number 645. It's a 6:45 ratio. All medium format shoot on 120 film, but this will kind of use a smaller amount of each slide of each negative. Now, I'm not one of those people who only shoot film and kind of have nothing good to say about digital photography. I love digital photography, and to be honest with you, when I'm doing this kind of thing, I kind of miss it a little bit because it's a little bit easier. But if you want to learn about photography, try shooting film, because it's not easy and it will push you and push you and push you to meter correctly, expose correctly, develop correctly if you process your film at home, which I do, although not colour at the moment, but I might give it a go with this one. But give it a go because it's really, really worthwhile. And these cameras are a fraction of the cost. You could get this camera with 6 lenses for what it would cost for about £1,000, maybe less. And you'd be lucky if you got a decent digital setup for that. But like I say, I'm not a digital photography hater. I kind of love shooting photography full stop. And I don't think it should hold you back whichever way you decide to go, or do like I do and do both. I think one genre can suit the other, if you see what I mean. Sometimes digital photography just is a little bit easier and a little bit quicker. So I'm sure film photographers out there will be outraged by that, but that's my personal feeling on it. So anyway, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to see what else I can find. I think I'm going to be out of this roll soon, so I'm going to switch over to some HP5 and probably go into the forest a little bit more and see what I can find in terms of woodland photography, which is notoriously difficult for me, and I normally don't do very well at it. But again, I shall do my best. Okay, I've got about 1 shot or maybe 2 shots left of the Portra 400, and what I really wanted to do, and the light's not great and this forest is pretty dense, but one of the things that I really wanted to do was see if I could get something like that in the background. If you can just see over my shoulder there, there's just like sort of like a tree that's got autumn colours. Okay, the leaves have gone yellow, they're starting to fall, and I would love a little isolation, so I would love that to be kind of somewhere a little bit less busy. But I'm going to take a picture of it anyway because it just looks like a lovely tree, and of course it's got all the pine trees and the very sort of brown bark on the pine trees, and the green ferns and bracken and what have you on the floor. So I think I'm just going to take a picture of it anyway, see what it comes out like. There is also another tree just over there, which if I turn around a little bit, I think you'll be able to see. Yeah, you can kind of see. Sorry, I'm not getting this camera very good, but if you just see over my shoulder there, oh yeah, there you can see it. There's another tree, and really stand out to your eyes, but whether they stand out enough on film and enough in a photograph, well, you're about to find out. Well, I've had a lovely morning out at Delamere Forest at the Dead Lake. Time will tell if I got a shot I like. Now I say shot because, to be honest with you, I don't think it's always that important to get more than one picture. I mean, a film of a roll of 120 film on a 645 camera is going to get you 14 shots at best. And if you can nail 14 excellent shots, then you're a better man than I. Of that there is no doubt. But you may well be a better man than I. So I'm going to head back home. I think one thing that I've learnt about shooting film photography and trying to do woodland photography and landscapes is I think my recceing needs to be better. I think a little bit better preparation is necessary. I do enjoy making the YouTube videos, and I've had some lovely comments, and thanks to all of those of you who've subscribed. I really appreciate it. Do feel free to ask me any questions if you've got any more questions. Some of these videos are probably not that in depth, but to be honest, I'm kind of trying to steer clear of spending too much time making videos, because as photographers we kind of want to be taking photos, and it's quite difficult to do, but I'm still enjoying it. So yeah, ask me anything you need to know. I'm not going into too much detail about shutter speeds and exposures and things like that, but I'm just getting used to kind of filming and shooting, and film photography is quite difficult. It's a little bit easier when I'm doing it with a digital camera, because obviously I'm not handheld metering with spot meters, etc. So anyway, I've whittled on long enough. I'm back on the path, as you will see, back to the car park, and off we go back home. So once again, thanks for watching. Hopefully you kind of have seen some examples of how the Mamiya 645 works and how it performs. I'll upload some other pictures that I've taken with it, not necessarily from this shoot, but just generally, just to give you a flavour of what you can achieve and what it looks like. So without further ado, I'll get myself off. Take care, look after yourselves, and I'll see you next time.